Welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. Hello Leo. This is going to be an oracle reading for you. So I'm just going to use oracle cards that are all for you. Thank you for all the support on my channel. I appreciate it so much. So actually Leo, I already did a video for you and I realized that the sound was not on. I did a whole reading. It was very, very good. And the sound was totally off, and I must say I don't think I've ever done that in all this time. So it could be from Mercury retrograde right now, or I just feel like a lot of you have had something happen to where you feel like your voice wasn't heard, or somebody didn't listen to you, or something of that sense. Because usually when something like that happens with the cards, it's usually a warning or a red flag that something has happened to Leos, or the sign that I'm reading for concerning that situation. So here we go. Please remember, I read the cards and you decide if and how they apply to you and your situation. So some parts might fit and some parts might not. Just take what you can use and leave the rest. Feel free to vice versa the masculine and feminine energies on the cards. So the first one that comes up for you is Climbing 13. So I think this was your first card the last time too. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look. I did save it. So this talks about something is moving very slow for you. Time on earth is slower to trees and cats. Cats are so, you know, they sleep a lot. They sleep a lot. And trees grow at a really slow rate and speed down here on earth. So I feel like you're either climbing in spirituality, religion, you're ascending, your emotions or your spirituality again is rising up, but it's happening really slow, as not to alarm you, I feel, or not to make you be shocked of some way. So this came up as well. 11. So 11 is watching. A lot of people are watching you. Somebody's watching you, paying attention to you. I feel like they are aware of something is changing in you. If you're ascending, other people will probably tell before you can tell. So you may feel like just something's moving really slow, and other people are focusing on you. What's going on with Leo? What is Leo doing? So I do feel that. The next one is meeting number 9. So this talks about you are going to be meeting somebody in your life that is going to be different than anyone you have met before. I feel like it's a fated meeting. I feel like this is probably going to be some sort of business meeting. So like this person is going to help you in a career, a job, future endeavors concerning income, something of that sort. But you two are just going to be very compatible in your business thinking, your job thinking, something of that sort, that people are just going to be like, wow, look at those two. They can talk for hours, they get along really good, but they're just so different looking at them. So be aware of that. The next one is knowing, number 4. So knowing is saying that you know something that you don't know how you know. This is supposed to be the pyramid in the book, and this is the sun peeking out from behind it. And so she's looking at the sun, kind of looking behind the pyramid. So I do feel like either you know somebody's coming into you, you know what's coming to you in the future, or when it comes, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I felt like this was coming. How did I have any knowledge that this was coming my way? Or something of that sort. Something may have happened that you felt was going to happen. Something that, yeah, some kind of knowledge. So the next one is grooming, which is number 8. So grooming talks about you getting ready for something to come to you. And this is little, and it's going up towards your ear or your brain. So I feel like there's some pure thought that is going, that you're going to hear, or it's going to enter your mind, that is going to prepare you for what's coming to you. Because grooming usually means like you're getting prepared for something. You're anticipating something coming in, so you're getting ready for it. So you could be telling yourself positive affirmations and not really knowing why you feel something positive is coming, why you kind of know what's coming towards you, something that sort. So empowering, number 7. So this talks about giving yourself positive affirmations. So telling yourself you're lovable, you're beautiful, you're smart, you deserve good things, and just living in that vibration empowers you so much. So be kind to yourself, Act like what you want to come towards you is very, very close. That's kind of how you manifest. Just act like it's coming no matter what. Have a lot of faith, but during that faith, you are preparing yourself for what's coming. You're grooming yourself and you're empowering yourself. And you know, like I said, some way, something that's coming to you. So number 10 is traveling. So you could be traveling, or this could mean that you're traveling during your sleep. Like you're getting codes. You see the cat has like a third eye gem up there above its, where its third eye would be. So I do feel like this has a lot to do with the intuition. It's going in front of the knowing card and climbing. There's something about your soul or something about your intuition that is moving along. And like I said, I feel like it's slow, so not to shock you. So hiding, number 5. So 5 is usually traditionally a change. So I feel like hiding talks about not laying all your cards on the table. There's people around you you can't trust, I feel. So this means to, like in a game of poker, not to lay your whole hand on the table and have that face where people can't tell your hand. So hiding in the deck in the book just basically means there's people around you you can't trust, so keep your important stuff to yourself right now. So let's say you are getting downloads of intuition and you feel something's coming, then there's certain people that you really probably shouldn't tell because they might look at you as not missing the mark. They're going to miss the mark is what I'm hearing, if that makes sense. So sleeping, number 14, is also change. It would equal 5. So this talks about how you're protected when you are asleep because of the horns. It look like moose horns to me. And it's your heart chakra. And I also feel like because of the acorn earrings there, I feel like you're manifesting new beginnings. Acorns are the start of something and growing into a tree. So somehow, it could have to do with family, but somehow you're manifesting, starting something new, and how you can make it grow, and how you can better protect yourself and your family is what I'm feeling. So now I'm going to switch to the Whispers of the Ocean for you. Yeah, I must say that was really, really strange to get done with the video. I feel like it was a really good video and then realized there was no sound. I was just like really shocked, very shocked. I don't think that's ever happened. So the first one is 4, Life is Better Together, which this did come up in the last reading as well. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So this is the pilot whale. The pilot whales go in pods of like 1,000 and they have one whale that directs them how to go. So I do feel like you're getting a lot of communication. There's people around you to support you and communicate with you when you need direction or guidance. There's people that are there for you to help you get back on track or to keep you going towards your path you want to move forward to. 13, gliding through currents. So this is the manta ray. It says, with a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, behavior into the flow will help your dreams take flight. So into the flow is like going with the current. And this is the manta ray, and they swim with their mouths open because they get plankton when they do that. So something about your communication, how you communicate, and your feelings is needing a different approach is what I'm getting. And look at how blue these are with emotions in your throat chakra. Something with your emotions and how you communicate your emotions needs a different approach. So the next one is 24, Love Where You Are, Giant Clam. So use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. So the giant clam knows how to siphon clean water in and get dirty water out. And so Love Where You Are says you're learning something where you are right now. Whatever is happening to you right now, you are learning some valuable skill or valuable technique, which we did have the technique in here, I believe. So you're learning something about yourself that is going to carry you through the rest of your life. Something strong and good. So 47, connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. So it keeps saying what you want, what you would like. take flight, and a call. So what you want and what you would like. So this is the feather starfish. It floats upside down and lives throughout life, and it goes with the current as well because it's upside down. So something about you could feel upside down to you, but it's not upside down because it's part of who you are. It's something that makes you you. So you have something that's a little different than other people that makes you feel, like I said, off. But it says to connect to yourself, because what you have that other people don't have is guiding you and in your own path. So look beyond the surface. 37. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. So this is the whale, and in the book it describes how it has the barnacles on here, and most people look at the barnacles as taking away from the whale's beauty. So when you look beyond the surface, the whale is beautiful. The barnacles are not hurting the whale at all. The barnacles are adding to the beauty. It is letting something live on it and going around every day and not having issues with it. So look beyond the surface. There's a lot of feelings and emotions and communication in here that somehow they're asking you to look at it. I mean, it's almost coming out on all these cards. But don't berate yourself or get hard on yourself, because it's the way you are. You just need to learn how to look at something, how you communicate differently. And it can change things. 17, safe and surrounded by love. Look at another blue card. Keep your heart open and know you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. So this is the dolphin, and when they're up out of the water, it tells me that you are going to get control of your emotions and your voice, and you see the light here like the waves are breaking. So you are protected. This is happening for a reason. Look beyond the surface. You're who you are. You were put here for a reason. You have good qualities. Whatever is happening is not meant to make you stop or make you give up on yourself. It's meant to make you change, to look at something differently and keep going in a different way than you've been going forward now. So I'm going to switch to the Oracle of E card, I think, or should I? I'll go with the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So this is all just Oracle cards for you. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of communication, a lot of emotion. So just try to, write a pros and cons list. What do you think is positive about your communication? What is positive about your emotions? What is negative about your emotions? What is negative about your communications? And then critique it. Go through each one that you wrote down and explain it more. And then break it off your list or mark it off your list. That's how I would suggest kind of getting down to the bottom of what's going on. So the first one you have is purpose. I know what I am here to do. See, I feel like you're healing from something. You're healing, and there's a reason why you're here, and there's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. So balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So this talks about balancing things out with your emotions and your communication in your heart, but not judging yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge another person harshly. That's not balancing out the purpose of why you're here. Balancing out the purpose is finding the light, finding the positive on why this is happening. So peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So this would help you out to balance. Look at purpose, balance, and peace. Those things right there could be 3 things that really could help you a lot. Find a purpose, try and balance things out, and do it in a peaceful state of thinking, a peaceful emotion. If you need to take a break to calm down, if you get too heated or worked up, take a break. Go do something you like. It's best to go outside and be around water and earth, like a lake or a river, to help you, or even take a shower can help you wash negative energy off and make you be more positive again. So imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. See, and I feel like when you take a shower, it does make your mind more creative. We're made up of water, as I said earlier, and something about you has a certain pattern, And so imagination is going off for purpose, like it's clarifying the purpose card. So courage, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So there's something that you don't want to deal with because you're fearful, something you don't want to acknowledge. That, look at, courage can balance out whatever it is. Courage is clarifying the balance card. The next one is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So peace would help your body so much. If you're getting worked up and you're stressed and you're getting angry and you can't calm down, peace, being peaceful will help your health, which will in long term help everything in your life. Like I said, a shower or a bath is a good way to wash negative energy and clear your thinking again and move forward with a new thinking, if that helps. So now I'm going to pull the Oracle of E cards for you. So yeah, I'm glad I had time to do another video and download it for you, because I could not believe it when I went to shut the sound off in the camera. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. So the first one we have for you is from Scratch 6. So 6 is after something changes and you're moving forward towards your sunshine, towards your happiness. So something is shifted to where you're moving. You could feel like you're starting over about something. So the next one is 3, solar powered. So solar powered means that your light is bright right now. You're shining, and look at, there's the sun and then there's solar powered. Something about you is shining. Your intuition, your divine, your loved ones, your ancestors, your angels are trying to get you to shift something. And they feel you can do it, or they wouldn't have even tried to get you to do it. So 45, loud and clear. So this is upright masculine energy. So a little more aggressive energy, but healing in some way. And it's 9. So they are trying to tell you loud and clear, you are solar powered, you have the light within your heart and your soul, and everything is going to work out fine. So try not to get too discouraged or be too hard on yourself, is what I'm feeling. So 42, magic carpet. The universe is sending something in to just like sweep you off your feet, to kind of go under you and help you move forward without you feeling like you have to drag yourself or crawl. I feel like you may not even realize a magic carpet, but something is trying to envelope you, I feel, to make you feel like they're there, they're supporting you, they're guiding you. So the next one is Living Large 25. So Living Large is again upright masculine energy and healing. So they see that you are going to be happier and vibrating better than you were here. So they only want you to change when they feel like you can upgrade, you can up level. So something is going to upgrade or up level from whatever is going on right now. Entangled 13. So this tells me you got yourself entangled in something, whether it was a person you shouldn't be around, bad thoughts, drinking too much, something of that sort got you entangled. And look at the one next to that is solar powered. So they're trying to get you back on track. They're trying to tell you to move out of that, which would mean this one right here, that you're moving out of that entanglement and starting over. But they're supporting you whatever they want you to start over on. So now I'm going to pull the angels and ancestors. Okay, so the first one you have is Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. So this talks about being vulnerable and being really almost scared to show your feelings, to be scared to feel the feelings because you feel like you're going to be too vulnerable and things are just going to go haywire. This is saying otherwise. Again, going out, going for a walk around the earth is going to make you feel grounded. It's going to comfort you in some way. You're probably going to get signs and intuition. But this is, it's okay to be vulnerable. You're going to transform when you're vulnerable. You're going to have a new beginning to something. I feel like it's going to change a lot about you. Some sort of new beginning that's going to make you feel more loved and more comforted. So the next one for you is Traveler, move in a new direction. So this talks about, it has the Mariner symbol there, it has the map. I feel like you have to look at the big picture, and you don't have to, you have free will to do whatever you want. I try not to say that, but you can move in whatever direction you want. So kind of, you had the imagination. Think of where you want to go. Think of what you want to do. Maybe if you can't travel to these places, you could maybe get a job to where you can help people in different places or something. Something about where you are now can direct you to go in a different direction. And Knight, be brave and honest. Wow, feel loved and committed, connected, and be brave and honest. So this talks about being in your religious beliefs, your spiritual beliefs. This is a new beginning with the rose of love. The chalice there is a cup of love, however you want to look at it, a full. And this also talks about how he has a tear on his eye. And he has a tear on his eye, it's very hard to see. So I do feel like whatever you're going through right now is very emotional, very hard. And I get that you're kind of scared. You're scared to be vulnerable. You're scared to go in a new direction. But it's saying be brave and honest, that you made a blueprint before you came down here, so to speak, of the lessons you want to learn and what you would be strong enough to endure down here on earth. So you're just going through that flow and that process. So even if you feel like you can't deal with it and handle it, you can. You can. And this is saying you can. This is very heartfelt, very soul-felt right there. So let me pull a couple more. You have Druid, hold the space. So this talks about when you don't know what to do, just do what you're continuing to do. Don't make any sudden plans. Don't move, which we are in retrograde. So they tell you not to make any major decisions during retrograde. So this has a lucky rabbit's foot on there. It has the light at the end of his rod there, and it has the feathers. The green is the heart too, and a tree. A tree is like family. And see, it's going, you have the green here, the earth. So let's see what the next one is. You have Sage, so a lot alike. So be devoted and committed. So you have be brave and honest, hold the space, be loved and comforted, and be devoted and committed. So this is being devoted and committed to yourself. Focus on yourself. What makes you feel whole? What makes you feel strong as a tree? What makes your heart feel like it has little leaves that it can go out to other people? Like, here, have one of my leaves. I'm very caring to you and loving. The peacock feather talks about like a third eye to me, that you have knowledge that you can bring about. Sitting and writing could be really good for you. I always say a pros and cons list to deal with emotions or hardships or whatever you're going through. Just makes your brain kind of relate to what you're dealing with and can help you feel what you're going through. The orange is your sacral chakra. So be devoted and committed to yourself. Spend energy on yourself. Try and make your light shine. And then you have Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. And this says be brave and honest. So this talks about you could feel like a warrior stance. You could feel like you have to protect yourself, that you don't want to be in this energy. But this talks about focusing on the change. Focus on the transformation. If you need to put boundaries up to feel strong, to keep people away from you, to not see how vulnerable you feel, then that's okay. But focus on the plans you want to change. How you feel like you could, this is all like you. Something about you the universe wants you to focus on to up-level and upgrade, because you're just moving into a new life cycle, I feel, and they want you to be strong because it will just help you so much. So thank you so much, Leo, for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, Leo.